Hey friends, what's up? Sunil here. And nowadays tons of phones are launching in our market from all stature of companies. Like Nokia recently launched 3, 5 and 6 model in China market. Then they launched it in Indian market. Now they are gradually launching the phones in European market. Then there is this Moto rapidly growing lineup of Moto C, C+, Moto Next Gen E, E+, Moto G5S Plus, Moto X4, Moto Z Play and whatnot. Then we have Samsung's ever confusing range of phones like J series, O series, C series, A series. Only God knows what they are stuffing market with. But then there is one phone which stands out, or at least smartphone enthusiasts are eagerly waiting for, and that's OnePlus 5. Now this phone standing right outside our door waiting to come inside, and if I'll stick to my timeline, by the time this video will be up, this phone will be released in American market today, 28th of June. It will release on Indian subcontinent market on 22nd of June. So this episode is about the good, the bad, but not ugly of OnePlus 5. So let's start. And guys, this is the exclusive giveaway for OnePlus 3 customers. I will talk about this a little bit later. So we start with good things first. Now this phone comes with Snapdragon 835 chipset. Now this 14nm architecture based Snapdragon flagship chipset eats less battery, releases less heat and produce more power or performs better than its predecessors. Now I really like this chipset. I mean, this is a very powerful chipset. For 99.9% work you can perform on mobile phones as of now. Even Microsoft and Qualcomm has come together and now scratching their heads on how to use this Snapdragon 835 chipset in future thin and light laptops and tablets, which will have a much better battery life and less of heating problems. So overall, this chipset is so powerful, and all this making Intel worry and barking. I mean, they didn't see it coming, right? Or did they? And guys, with this powerful chipset, you get Bluetooth 5 for faster transfers, then LTE Cat 12 for GBs and GBs of speed, which actually looks good on paper, but then practically there is no infra as of now available to support these kind of speeds. But then again, it's good for those who wants to be future proof. Now let's focus on RAM and storage. So this OnePlus 5 will come into two variants. The base variant will feature 6 GB of DDR4 RAM and 64 GB of UFS 2.1 storage. Now this storage is pretty fast, and this variant is probably more than enough for most of the consumers. But then if you're looking for more, there is one more. Now this top-end variant will feature whopping 8 GB of DDR4 RAM and 128 GB of again UFS 2.1 storage. Now this particular 8 GB of RAM, I personally feel like this is a gift from marketing team of OnePlus 5. They must have cried in boardroom meeting asking for 8 GB of RAM so that they can flaunt it in market and bring some more users who just want the bigger things in their devices. So that's again thanks to OnePlus marketing team for 8 GB of RAM. Actually or practically it's not that much of use, over 6 GB, but still again, as I said, for those who wants to be future proof or wants to have absolute highest figures in their mobile phones, for them it's good. Now moving on to the next point, I personally love OnePlus 3T a lot. I mean, this is one of the best all-rounder phone available in our market at a very decent price. Unfortunately, it's going out of market. OnePlus is phasing it out because OnePlus 5 is coming. So, but then one big disappointment for me in OnePlus 3T was its camera. I mean, its 16 megapixel camera was really not up to the mark. I was really disappointed by the camera performance given the price segment and the phones it competes with. But then now the OnePlus report suggests that the camera in OnePlus 5 will be the best they have ever produced. If you look at the hardware, it has dual camera at the back, 16 megapixel f1.7 and 20 megapixel f2.6 camera setup at the back and 8 megapixel shooter at the front. Going by the hardware, it's very simple that the 60 megapixel f1.7 will handle the wide angle shots, whereas the 20 megapixel f2.6 will handle the telephotic shots. Front will be also good, but then OnePlus is claiming that the camera is really good. I mean, it's up in the league of very top, and hardware suggests so, but then we have to wait. I mean, we have to wait till the phone will come in our hands and user feedbacks will start coming in, that how the camera is performing. Then only we can give the final verdict on camera performance. And towards the end of good things, wow, it's getting hot here. This phone features a 3.5mm headphone jack, which iPhone doesn't, and I likes it. I likes it a lot. So that means I don't have to carry a converter every time in my pocket whenever I want to use this phone with an earphone or a headphone. So it's basically a hassle-free media consumption experience, and I give big thumbs up to OnePlus 3T for this thing. Now let's move on to some bad points, guys. Though there are very few bad points, but then they are very important one. The first and probably the most important one is, guys, the display. I mean, the display of smartphone is very important. I mean, it adds to your user experience. You all the time looking at the phone display. Your experience with phone greatly depends upon the quality of display. For God's sake, we are living in 2017 and we are talking about the flagship phone of a company, and we're still getting 1080p screen. So that's a big disappointment to me. Yes, OnePlus saying that they have some trick in their arm which will enhance the quality of 1080p display in a phone. But then, guys, what's the use of my unlimited net connection and those fat bills which I'm paying if I cannot enjoy a real 4K experience in my mobile device? That's the big letdown to me from OnePlus. I was really expecting a 4K display in OnePlus 5. Now the next big letdown is, guys, the design. I mean, design is a very important factor in smartphone. Again, I mean, it not only attracts customers to your product or to your shop, it also becomes a part of your style. If I'm carrying certain phone in my hand, that reflects my style, my choice. So again, I mean, everyone is saying there's nothing new, that the design is copied from iPhones. I feel it's less copied from iPhone. It's more of a cost cutting because basically OnePlus belongs to a group which also owns Oppo and Vivo, and if you look carefully, I will see a lot of design clues coming from Vivo's top phone and Oppo's FPS phones, the line and the curves. So it's basically a cost cutting step to reduce the cost. I agree, I mean, you want to maximize your profit, but again, guys, this is your flagship phone. This should be better. This should be a different phone. It should, this is basically carrying your brand flag. So it should be good, it should be different, it should be unique. So yeah, that's again a big major letdown. I can't really talk about the build quality of phone or the kind of material used because we haven't got the phone yet in our hands, so you have to wait for that. So these are the few big letdowns to be in the phone. Once we'll get the phone in our hand, we'll do a comprehensive review and see how phones fare in real world environment. So now let's talk about our giveaway, guys. So this is basically a stand for OnePlus 3T, and it's not a simple stand, it's an acoustic stand. There is no battery, nothing involved, it's pure design, and it's a 3D printed. I mean, this one is a prototype, so you can see little roughies edges here, but then the actual one will not be like this. It will be like a very smooth and perfect. So what it does is when you place your phone on this, it works as a holder, plus if you're playing some music or video or anything, it amplifies the sound. I mean, it has a inbuilt design which amplifies the sound up to 2x, so you get really loud sound out of this, and you don't need to put any battery, nothing, and it's 3D printed. I mean, just take this prototype closer look. So this is it, guys. I'm only printing this thing into the blue color, and to win this giveaway you have to just subscribe to this channel. So that's it from today's guys. Do share your opinions in comment section about OnePlus 5. And if you like the video, hit thumbs up, hit like button. Don't like it, hit dislike button. Do click on that red subscribe button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. I will see you soon. Till then, take care. Ciao.